This presentation is about elementary tech resources and increasing engagement in elementary classrooms. The first website that we're going to talk about in our series is
Teach Your Monster to Read.
Teach Your Monster to Read. On the website teachyourmonstertoread.com, which is incredibly handy for smartboards or interactive whiteboards, these students are led on an adventure where they get a chance to build their monster. As they go through each adventure, there is lots of sounds and lots of pronunciations for the words. As you can see on a smartboard, this game would be very engaging. Kids like it because it's reinforcing sounds, but it's also used in a game format. Kids are all over this. Teachers like it because it makes learning fun. Very good use of smartboard intro activities and station activities as well. The next resource we'll quickly highlight is
SPEAKABOO.
That is SPEAKABOO.com. SPEAKABOOS has all sorts of great stories that are free. There is also a paid-for version, but SPEAKABOO allows to hear stories from professional readers or professional actors and actresses, as you can see here momentarily.
Okay, so this is the story of the three pigs. You got your three pigs, you got me, I'm the wolf, and then you got Debbie. She wrote the song, she's singing it, so she's real good with this kind of stuff, and we hope you like it, okay?
Once again, SPEAKABOO is a great site to use on a smartboard or interactive board, but it is also a great way to engage kids in small groups and let them hear the spoken word from many different types of people and different types of articulation. The next resource that we will discuss is
SpellCity.com.
SpellingCity.com. SpellingCity.com has lots of different ways to incorporate vocabulary from levels all the way from kindergarten up to high school. The nice part about SpellingCity.com is, once again, it allows for game-like activities, but it also allows for audio to go along with the word so the students hear proper pronunciation.
4. She went to him for the answer. 4. This is a key, but it is not the key I want.
As you can see, this site has lots of different possibilities, and the teacher must just simply explore. The next tool we're going to talk about is
ipadio.
ipadio.com, which is a website that allows you to use your cell phones or iPods or iPads as an application on those as well. So you can use it with a straight phone call, you could use a landline, or you could also use an app based off of devices. What ipadio allows you to do is call in and record whatever audio, whatever story you're telling. The very, very cool part about ipadio is that it has a great speech-to-text conversion for young readers or ELL readers. It allows a chance for them to tell stories with a bigger vocabulary than they actually have if they were forced to write the story. Each broadcast is saved into your own personal account or the teacher's account if you choose to. And the cool part is that it allows you to have the written text behind it. And obviously the written text is not always perfect, but it gives kids a starting point to have to go back and learn new words, learn how to spell those, how they're pronounced, what they look like, based on their own spoken language, spoken stories. Great free resource, and once again is cell phone capable as well as iPad, iPods, all of those kind of smart tools. Our next resource on our elementary showcase is
Tutpup.
That's it, tutpup.com. And tutpup allows kids to play games at for math, spelling, all those good kind of things at all different levels. It is free in the general sense, and it is also set up to help parents. It's good for devices, it's good for computers, it's also good for engaging students on a smart board or interactive whiteboard of some sort. The next tool in our showcase is
Cookie.
Cookie.com, which has all sorts of different games that allow kids to learn letters, words, and so on from preschool up to 5th, 6th grade. And so it's lots of different interactive games. Sight words, as you can see, 1st grade, wall colors, matching, all of these kind of things are interactive, and they give kids a chance to learn. So if you have computers or interactive whiteboard, it's another way to get kids engaged in the content, if you will. The next tool in our showcase is one of the kids' favorite. It is called
Song Drop.
Songdrops.com, and the videos are very entertaining, and they help kids with pronunciations, sounds, articulations, words, lots of different things here. And so if you have not had a chance to listen to any of these, I would recommend I Gotta Pee, one of the kids' favorite ones. And so by all means, check these out. Kids, great intro activities into a class, and they help them learn to get on task, and it helps them remember the different sounds of the words. The next tool that we have for you is
Wigflip.
That's wigflip.com, which has lots of resources on it, but I'm going to highlight one in particular, wigflip.com, and that is the AUTOMOTIVATOR function, which is useful for all teachers in the classroom. It allows us to make these wonderful posters that we see in lots of buildings, and we see them for sale, but it allows us to upload our own pictures and create messages with our own students, and students can create them as well, and you can print them off. If you have a good color printer, you don't have it costs you nothing. If you want to, say, take them to a photo studio and print them off, you can print them off that way, and they cost very, very little. Or, as you can see, you can order them from them, and they cost, up to about $20. This is a great way to engage your kids on a yearly basis. Instead of a bullying poster with kids they don't recognize, a bullying poster with each of the kids in the classroom on it, or whatever message you're trying to get out to your students. The next tool we are going to highlight is
PBS Kids.
pbskids.org. There's lots of games, lots of different tools, and it is also an app, so it can be used on iPads. It has lots of popular characters that students see, and so the videos, the games, the activities are all reading and learning and math based, but they're also with a lot of the characters that the kids are watching on TV, and so it makes it just that little bit more engaging. If you have small workstations and are using iPads, you can use them that way. If you're using an interactive board, you can use it that way as well. I encourage you to explore PBS Kids. And our next tool to talk about is
Nessie Reading.
That is Nessie Reading. And Nessie Reading has lots of different options, from videos to games to worksheets. Once again, very sound oriented, and gives kids a chance to see lots of different pieces and hear even more pieces. So as you might have heard there, it made the k sound, and so
Kangaroo, kick.
obviously, as younger students and the ELL students, this is going to help with pronunciation. There's lots of different ways to go through this from videos. This is a great site to explore, and kids can use on a computer, or it can also be used on a smartboard as well. Another great tool for interactive boards. And our next tool is starfall.com, which has lots of games about reading and learning your letters, and it has both a paid for and free option, and obviously, as you can see here, it has Common Core tie-ins back to math and reading as well. Great site. Kids enjoy it. It's the free piece makes it available to kids at home, and you can use it in lots of different ways as you explore these. There's lots of different engaging activities that kids like and that help them develop better understanding of learning, reading, writing, and as well as math. And our second to last tool of the night is Storybots.com. And as you can tell, my daughter is very excited about Storybots, and I'll just show a little snippet of it.
This is the part of the song where the Storybots introduce the letter A. Hooray! For A. A is amazing. Hooray! For A. A's a big part of your day. Hooray! For A. A can do almost anything. Hooray!
Kids truly like the songs, and they can be played in lots of different ways, and great changing intermission type activities or lead-in activities from one activity to the next, or coming in out of recess to focus, get them calmed down, excited, and focused all at the same time. Lots of different options with these. I encourage you to explore Storybots.com. And the last tool of the night is
Erasma.
Erasma. And Erasma is an app, as well as you can use it on a computer or a PC, but it needs a mobile device, whether it's an iPod, iPad, or a smartphone. Can be Droid based. And what it does is it allows you to use augmented reality, which truly creates an engaging atmosphere in any classroom, not just an elementary classroom, but it has lots of possibilities in that environment. This is a quick sample video of what Erasma actually looks like, and so you can see the picture in the magazine, but you can also see the iPod looking at it, and so just a very quick idea of what it is. So this content can be created very, very simple with a mobile device, whether an iPod, iPad, a Droid-based phone, as long as it has web access. And you can create them to highlight letters, words, and students can use those to essentially make the room come alive. This is a great tool. There's been lots of examples of teachers using this in the classroom, from very basic word walls to solving math problems. Once they look at it through their iPod, it shows them how to solve it. There's lots of possibilities. Great engaging tool. Thank you for watching our elementary tech showcase. This is James Capty and my wonderful daughter
Aspasia.
signing off.